In the old days, the Inuit became very skillful at creating various cat's cradle designs. The intricate figures produced once thought to have numbered in the thousand. In Inuktitut, the art of string figure making is called ayaga. Children may have thought of ayaga as a source of entertainment, but it was used as an important visual history of the Inuit culture. People are still able to make some traditional Inuit cat's cradle today, but many designs may have been forgotten forever. In this video, we are going to examine 7 Inuit cat's cradle figures and watch some of the ones that can be made to move. We will look at the figures in 2 categories: fixed and movable designs. And these figures are tent, shovel, drying rack, fishing net, Arctic fox, caribou, little hole. If you would like to learn how to make cat's cradle, I encourage you to ask elders or older people, and they might be able to teach you. I hope you'll enjoy this video. The first 2 figures I'm going to talk about are related to each other, and they are the tent and the shovel. The tent design is depicting a traditional Inuit tent that was made out of skin. The skin tent was used during the non-winter months, and it was designed for a small group of nuclear family members. Some of the traditional Inuit tents were conical, while others were elongated. This particular string figure is depicting a cone-shaped tent. A simple modification to the tent string figure could create another design: the shovel. Back in the days, the Inuit used to construct triangular or rectangular shovels with large flat collection area. The shovel string figure is intended to be the miniature version of the original one. Equally important to the Inuit was the skin drying rack. Animal skins prepared for clothing were stretched and dried in 2 ways: pegging them on the ground or sewing them onto a rectangular dry rack. This trapezoid-shaped string construct is depicting the second one, the standing dry rack. The skin dry rack is quick and easy to make. In fact, some communities today use the skin dry rack design as a game. With 2 or more players, a person tries to be the first one to make the dry rack string to win a prize. It must be fun to participate. This fishing net is depicting a net with major weaves. This particular one has large holes to trap a fish. Other people can make a mesh that has finer holes. Awesome! Let's move on. The first 2 movable figures we are going to examine are a runaway fox and caribou. The last design we'll look at is a game between 2 people. The Inuit constructed an Arctic fox figure, which is fairly uncomplicated to make. After a fox has been made, the strings can be pulled backwards to make it look like the fox is running away and disappearing into the horizon. Here is a demonstration. In some regions, a story about a fox is being told while a person is constructing the fox design. Unfortunately, I don't know the story enough to tell it in this video. Constructing a caribou is a bit more complex. This figure looks a bit like the fox, but it could be distinguished by one feature: a head with antlers. With the pulling of the strings as well, the caribou can run away and disappear in the horizon. Here is a demonstration. The little hole figure was used to play the finger trap game between two people. Here's the little hole design. Pulling the strings in the opposite direction tightens the hole, making it smaller. The opponent's finger is placed on the hole, and the designer tightens the string, trapping the finger. The purpose of this game is to try and get the finger out without pulling it. Instead, the opponent has to go through the maze on one of the sides of the string to free the finger. Let's watch a finger free itself in this fashion, and then we'll watch an enlarged version of this string game, a video that has already been posted on my YouTube channel. Are you ready to watch the finger escape from strangulation? Alright, here it is. That concludes the Inuit string games that we were going to look at. I hope it was entertaining. The cat's cradle figures constructed by the Inuit were well preserved by teaching the successive generations. Many designs invented by the Inuit may have been lost due to lack of practice and documenting what was known by the people who lived a traditional life. Many string figure designs are also preserved and passed down to today's generation. There's still lots of time to learn and document these absolutely beautiful crafted figures. They have been perfected by the Inuit for over thousands of years. Thankfully, we got a glimpse of these ancient traditions by being taught by our parents and grandparents. I hope this short clip sparks your interest in learning or continuing to construct and play Inuit Cat's Cradle game. Do you know how to make traditional Inuit Cat's Cradle? I invite you to share your knowledge by posting videos and pictures of the Inuit string games. Maybe if you make a how-to video, people would be interested in learning from you. But hey, no strings attached. Thank you for watching.